Hey everyone. Um, I was making this video just to show you a little bit about my morning routine or sometimes even afternoon routines or afternoon/morning. But yeah, so I recently got up at 11 something. I believe it's 12 something now. And usually when I get up, I wake up and then I pray first and then I read my Bible. So I didn't record me reading my Bible. And usually when I read the Bible, I read it on my phone when I get up just because my phone is next to me. But after I get up, and usually I go outside and I check on the ducks and the chickens. And then my other sisters, they would do the goats, or one does the goats and the other would do the dogs. And sometimes, they both do the dogs together. So that's what I'm doing right now. So, right now, I'm in the garage and I was in the hallway and I found out that Amaya is here. So everyone else, well, except my brother, and including her, they went fishing, but she's still here. So I'm just finding this out. And she's getting up and she's gonna go feed our goats. But I'm gonna be here in the garage. That's me opening. Yeah, I opened the garage to get the birds. Here's our chicken food slash duck food, and then there's the cat food as well. And this stuff, this is Thrive. I don't know what this is. We do store stuff, food, rice, beans. But yeah, over here, chicken food. We have two different types of chicken food. We have, well, or sometimes three. We usually would have starter for baby chickens. Yeah, starter. Then we sometimes just have, the adult chicken feed. And then every once in a while, we also use the mixed chicken feed, just because our ducks also need food. We did used to do it where the ducks had their own, or like the ducks and little baby chickens had their own. But if we do ever run out, they all share each other's food, which is usual. So it's hard to prevent them from eating each other's food. I mean, because they go outside in the same place. And in the background, you hear our goats. But I'm gonna go see if Amaya is over there near the goats, because that could be why they're also, making their noise. Thanks, Ma. Our ducks stay in this one. For those of you who don't know, our biggest chickens stay here. When you look there are chickens right here. Hi. Here's their food. More. Here are the goats that she fed. Hi. Hey, Winter. Hi, Winter. Hi, Autumn. Yeah, winter and autumn. And for those of you who don't know, we do actually have outside dogs. We have outside dogs and one inside dog. Sometimes all dogs come in the house, but I know there are people that don't like having outside dogs, but don't worry. Our dogs are all fine. I don't show them that much, but this is our dog Isabella, and the reason we have a chain is so she won't go loose. And she does have her own dog house. So yeah, hi Izzy, hi Isabella, hi girl, hi Isabella. She's eating an egg, and my brother, he gave her some dog food and water. So there was one video where someone was like, this is abuse, but actually no, it's not abuse, I would say. Depends on the situation. But we just have 3 outside dogs and 1 inside dog. The inside dog is actually my brother's dog who sleeps in his room. So don't worry, our outside dogs, they are fine. There are plenty of people that do have outside dogs, or the dogs live outside. So she may end up getting her own cage area like the other ones. And to be honest, Isabella prefers to be she prefers to lay outside in the ground. Now when it snows and stuff, she goes into her house, but she usually prefers to lay outside, or when it rains. So yeah, I just wanted to share her because I don't share her that much. So over this way, here are our other 2 outside dogs. The one on the left, hi Olive, hi girl, is Olive. And the one on the right, that is Faith. So Faith is the mother of Olive on the left and Isabella. And Kane, the white dog, for those of you who have not seen Kane yet, you can go check out my other videos, whether like the shorts or the longer version. He is the father of Olive. Isabella has her own dad. Sadly, her dog dad, he passed away. But yeah. Oh, is someone looking out the window? But sadly he did. But yeah, our dogs right here, they stay outside. Sometimes, we take them on walks and they hi Faithy, and they go inside. Hi my Olive. But sometimes it can be a lot to have, a bunch of dogs in the house. But yeah, we do take care of our dogs. We really do. We feed them, give them water, clean out their poop. So, And also, one thing I will say about when you do have some outside dogs, my girlie, is that, they'll bark, they'll let you know if there's danger. My girl, yes, my Olive. And also we have foxes that come out and try to get our chickens. So these dogs, they will bark and let us know. Yes, my Olive. Oh, yeah. And these dogs here, they love to be outside. They love to roam. So they love to do that. So they stay outside. Kane doesn't really like to be outside. He doesn't at all. So Kane stays in. They're okay with being outside. And we have them with shade. So don't want anyone worrying about them. They are completely fine. Yes, you would. Completely fine. This is the pool that the ducks usually go in and the birds will usually drink out of. So I'm gonna clean this out because the water got really nasty. Alright, I grabbed the water hose. I'm gonna rinse out the pool. About our dogs, I'm giving our birds water. About our dogs, hi Izzy. I wanted to further clarify that in cases of extreme weather conditions, as far as extreme heat, extreme coldness, extreme rain or thunderstorms, with the possibility of like trees falling down and someone getting one of the dogs getting very sick, or any other extreme condition, or anything, we do bring our dogs in the house, and we actually have a plan for where each dog goes in the house, meaning like where each dog will sleep, So yeah, we do. And even when there are no extreme weather conditions, um, we do let them off. Like I said, we let them off the leash, or let them out of the cage, and we sometimes let them just roam around, have fun. Usually I take Olive, the youngest one. I take her on walks every once in a while, so she's the one I usually walk. And sometimes Isabella or Faith will also go on walks. So yeah, so I just wanted to clarify that, because I know there are others who have personal feelings about dogs being outside dogs, but as long as your dogs have an adequate place to be. Isabella has a dog house. We do have to keep her on a chain so we know where she is, and so she won't just be running around other neighbors' yard. We do. And she I believe eventually will be getting a house like theirs where she won't have to be on the chain, because we were looking for these houses, or my parents, they were looking for the houses, and they provide also nice shelter and stuff like that, and you open them, you can just let them out. So I believe she's getting one too. But yeah, she actually, facts about Isabella truthfully likes to sleep outside. So that's the thing, is we have her a house. She barely sleeps in it, like barely. And even when it rains, she may still sleep outside. Also because she likes to go in the back. She likes to look for sticks. She likes to do many of those things. So Isabella is a very playful dog. She likes to adventure. Like one time we let her off the leash. She ran somewhere in the woods, in our yard. Loves that adventure, and then she came back. So she does love adventure. And Olive, she more just Isabella's sister. Olive is more, like, they're all lovey-dovey animals, but Isabella's more of the adventurer, but she's a chill adventurer. Like, you see her over there, she's just laying down. That's what she likes to do. That's her favorite spot to be. Olive, she just loves to run around. She's very lovable, playful. She loves, Olive and Isabella usually love belly rubs. They love a lot of belly rubs. Faith isn't really a belly rubber. Faith is more of like, all right, I just want to walk around. I just want to lay. This is where I'm going to be at. If you love me, and, well, not if you love me. If you want to rub me, rub me. If not, I'm fine. I'm chilling. I'm going to sleep. That's how Faith is. Or she's the mother of both the dogs. So yeah, so I just wanted to clarify that, give you a little bit of the personalities. Like, Isabella is usually just laying down. Olive is more of like I don't know. Isabella is more of an adventurer. Olive is just more like, I want to be up under everyone all the time. Isabella likes to be up under people too, but when she's outside and is having fun, she's outside having fun. When Olive's outside having fun, she's outside having fun, but she usually also wants you to be with her while having fun. Faith is like, I'm going on my own. That's what I'm gonna do. So those are our dogs' personalities. You look so cute. Hi, chicks. I let my birds out. You look so cute. Oh, look at them playing in the water. Ducks get so happy when you give them pools of water to play in. They do need a bigger pool, but they love to just drink from this pool, and even the chickens do. They look so cute playing in the water. Aww. Yeah, ducks love water. If you get ducks, I highly recommend that you give them a pool, like a big pool of water. Just because they love to clean themselves a lot, and they love to swim, and they love to drink a lot. And I will say, many sources say that ducks need water, and I agree. Ducks need water. They definitely need a place. So I am just saying, that you need to give them. Yeah, you need to give ducks large pools or a large pool of water. This pool isn't that large. We got it when they were very, very teeny, but eventually they'll be getting another pool so they can swim, larger pool. And you see, hey Speckles, you see our chickens love the water. Oh look, they're going to Isabella. What's so funny is while they're outside with Isabella, they go to her water and they just drink from it. Usually Isabella will not care. Sometimes she'll be like, okay, get away. You know, Isabella, she's very chill, relaxed dog. So they all just go over there. Oh, look at it fly. Those chickens grew up. Hey, Speck, I saw you looking at me, girl. Oh, you tried to get that bug. Hi, Speck. I'm gonna get a little closer. Hey, sweetie. And Isabella's just laying down in her favorite spot. Well, I know my hair is, let me see, kind of a mess. Or a mess. But, hey, I mean, see me in a state. I don't wake up with my hair done. So, that's unrealistic for me unless I were to have other hairstyles. I wanted to state that, also after I read the Bible and I get up, every once in a while I may flip flop between brushing my teeth first or just going to the animals first. So, and also, we have little tiny baby chicks now. So we do now check them to make sure they have food and water as well in the morning or afternoon whenever we wake up. So that's very important. Here are the little babies, the little baby chickens. So they do need more water, so that I will give them. Hey, I wanted to give a little insight into other things that I do besides usually showing videos about animals. Currently, for those of you who don't know, I am in college and I many of you may not know that and will not know until you see that I graduated from community college with my associate's degree in early childhood development. I decided that I wanted to go back to the same community college to earn my degrees because I'm earning two in psychology and also in education, since they align with teaching or paraprofessional work, the school sector, and also psychology also aligns with counseling. There are school counselors, childhood counselors of many different sorts. So I am taking those classes in regards to children. So, and I don't know, I may take more classes. I'm currently in the G3 program, so I'll have to see, but I want to take art classes as well because I really love art. And there are also art therapists, and art therapy seems very interesting. And other hobbies of mine, I love art. Other hobbies of mine include they include skating because I really love skating and I really should get a skating mat to practice. Yeah, other hobbies like skating. I love to hula hoop. I love to exercise. I love to do so many things. But anyway, yeah, so those are the 2 degrees that I'm earning right now. And also you can be an art teacher with a studio. What is it like? If like I wanted to take, and I still do, studio art classes to finish that off during the spring. Yeah, during the spring of 2025 and this summer, because since I am in the G3 program, this summer of 2025 is the last semester that, the college will, I would say, like, pay for my courses. So I'm trying to be smart about this. I was trying to, go between, do classes related to either graphic communication. I think it is graphic communication and fine arts. Fine arts is more like your studio arts, painting and stuff. Graphic communication is more like photography and everything, which relates to journalism, too, different types of journalism, photojournalism, which I can take both of those classes, both of those certificates. I'm just trying. And I'm thinking about maybe transferring to George Mason University. That is something that I am thinking about doing. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. But yeah, I just want to give you a little insight. Right now, I'm working on a homework assignment that is worth 100 points. And this assignment is talking about an ethical problem related to a retired minister. So I just wanted to give you a little insight into the homework since I'm in college. And it's actually very interesting. There are other assignments that I've done that I may show. And also, I do have some college books that I got from the bookstore where I can read from them and just give insight into what I've learned, give my opinions and stuff. So, yeah, I have here where it's like, I have an ethical problem, or rather, the retired minister of my church has one. And I want to say I am a Christian. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ. And yeah, I believe Jesus Christ is God. So I want to say that. But anyway, I'm going to continue reading. I have an ethical problem, or rather, the retired minister of my church has one, and I don't know what to do about it. After his retirement several years ago, some of us decided to gather his sermons from the past 10 years or so into a bound volume and present it to him. We would also put one into our library and make the digital version available on the members only part of our website. We set out to work on proofing the sermons for typos, grammatical errors, and missing citations. Then we discovered something. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I don't know how to pronounce that right here, like that E word. I can look it up though. He had borrowed great swaths of text from stories, articles, and online writing and presented them as his own. One example involved an amusing story that just happened to be lifted nearly whole from an Eat column in this very magazine. There was a very moving account of his visit to a local monastery, taken almost verbatim from an article. Only the name and location of the monastery were changed. On and on it went, with as many as 5 or more instances of plagiarism in every single sermon. He always presented himself as an, I don't know how to pronounce this word, I'm not going to lie, I've never seen that word before, eloquent writer. His sermons could be mesmerizing and inspiring. As a fellow writer, I was impressed by the depth and breadth of his reading. Now, the proofers know that he was not just reading, but also trolling for copy. We are aghast. We are also near the end of the project. I presented our findings to the president of our board, who considers him a friend. Her advice was to stop the proofing, make just one bound copy for our retired minister, not our library, and send the digital version only to those who requested it. We are also removing any of the footnotes we made, directing people to a similar article or story that he plundered. Some might discover his theft if they follow these publications, but most will not. And then it goes further to ask, like, identify the ethical issues. And identify the ethical issues. And then I typed up already, get the facts, evaluate alternative actions. But I want to know, oh, choose an option for action and test it. Implement your decision and reflect on the outcome. But I want to know, like, what would you do in this situation? Like, what would you do if you found this out about the retired, a retired minister or someone, that ministers currently in the church? Like, I just want to know, because this, I'm learning. This is a philosophy class, so we talk about philosophy a lot and philosophical subjects, and ethics is a part of philosophy. And then here, let me see, is the camera? Oh, there we go. But here, this is my PowerPoint. I'm just starting it. I'm trying to get this done, but I called it the ethical retired minister problem. And yes, this is me, Ashanti Weathers. So, yeah. But I just wanted to give some insight into what I've also been up to homework-wise, because I am a college student. So, yeah. Here is part of a stick of butter, because I'm going to be making eggs. One of the meals I'm making with the eggs is something that I really, really love to eat. It's very simple. Here are the basket of chicken eggs. Here is the basket of chicken eggs. Here are the chicken eggs. So the eggs that I got from my chickens. And yesterday we went outside. We got the eggs late. They stayed in the coop for a few days, but we counted 37 eggs. And then there are more eggs outside. But to hold our chicken eggs, here's the basket. Blue basket. My favorite color, blue. Although I prefer royal blue. But yeah. And when we get ready to cook the eggs, what we do is we take the eggs and we wash them, or like rinse them off. It is recommended that if you don't store your eggs in the refrigerator, then what you do is, or if you don't store your eggs in the refrigerator, yeah, I'm right. Yeah. If you're not storing your eggs in the fridge, then you rinse them off when you're getting ready to eat them, is what is recommended. And if your eggs aren't stored in the fridge, they recommend that so you have to, why is it so hard? Y'all, one of my moments was hard for me to speak. This is so strange. Okay, here's what I was trying to say. That it is recommended that non-refrigerated eggs are left unrefrigerated for a month. So when it hits the 1 month mark, it is recommended that you put your eggs in the refrigerator. And also, even if it hasn't been a month and you just want to put your eggs in the fridge, you rinse them off and then put them in the fridge, because it says, like, it's recommended that when your eggs get wet, you put them in the fridge and you don't leave them out. These eggs obviously have not been refrigerated, so they've just been here. I actually picked them yesterday. But yeah, that's just something that I wanted to express, because when you have chickens and they lay eggs, there are rules that are beneficial, or guidelines, when you are using eggs. I cut the butter, like part of the butter stick, but basically the meal that I'm going to be making is white eggs, because I eat white eggs usually, with add some salt, and we use the pink Himalayan salt, and we also use black pepper, And then I personally, I love tomatoes. So I love to take the tiny tomatoes. I think they're Roma tomatoes, but they're the small tomatoes, and cut them up into slices, and then put them in here. Well, not in the pot, but like mix them with my eggs. Here is the salt and pepper inside of the bowl with the, I guess, contents of the egg that's supposed to be used to make egg whites. I put my stove on medium heat so the butter won't melt too fast, but also it won't be so slow when melting. You can see the eye is on, so it is getting ready to melt, slash is melting. The eggs are finished. This is what they look like. They look really good and taste really good to me. Sadly, I could not eat them with the tomatoes because that's usually how I have them. Another time when they're tomatoes, I'll definitely get a video of what it looks like because it tastes so good. As I said, I'm done making my eggs and I prayed over them because I pray before I eat, and I'm getting ready to eat them. Very hot, but really good. Really good. Anyway, that is the end of this video per se. But yeah, I mean, that's the end result of the eggs, and thanks for watching.